Alright, time to visualize the final insight here. So let me get this out of the way. Let's drag it down here. And what we want now is to compare the two lead times by these two metrics. So what we can do is just create two bar charts, right? One for each metric. The problem is if I try to just select this data and insert a bar chart, Excel is still going to try to plot both metrics at once. Because remember, pivot tables and pivot charts must always be displaying all of the data that's on the other one. So what I could do is duplicate this pivot table, keep one metric on each pivot table, and then just add two pivot charts. But honestly, it's a little frustrating to have to do all that just to visualize the information that we have right here. The good news is that there is a workaround that we can apply here. So let me delete this. Now, a pivot chart does need to display all of this at once. But what I can do is just add a regular chart and just point it to the cells on top of this table. So let's try that. I'm going to select any blank cell here and then go to Insert, a bar chart. You'll see that we get this nice blank canvas here. And if I select it and go to Select Data, let's add this series manually. So the series name is going to be cancellation rate. These are the series values. And now my horizontal axis labels are going to be lead time. Press OK. And there we go. So now let's just do some formatting here. I'm going to do a gap width of 50% to get them nice and close to each other. Let's add some data labels here. And now I can remove my axes, my grid lines, remove the title as well. Let's remove the chart borders. Make this a little bit bigger and add an axis title down here. This is going to be cancellation rate. Alright, not bad. Let me just resize a bit. You don't need it to be this big. And now what I can do is just give myself some space here and then press Ctrl-Shift, create a copy of this, and just point it to the second metric instead. So select data. Let's edit this series. The name is going to be average daily rate. And these are the values now. Press OK. Let's add the labels one more time. Let's change this axis title. And now we've got our comparisons ready. Now this may not seem like a big deal right now. After all, we could have just copied this data, pasted it somewhere else, and then just created a bar chart from the static data. But the cool thing about these is that since they are referencing cells on top of the pivot table, if we do change any of the filters here, then the charts will update accordingly. Now in this case we don't need to, but I just wanted to point it out. And just like that, we've got all of our insights visualized and ready to be placed in a dashboard.